What's good, everybody? It's Hamza, and today, guys, I'm coming to you with a brand new video. But before we start, guys, please go and leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, guys, check me out on Twitch. I did my first stream yesterday. I should be doing my second stream Friday around like 6 to 7 p.m. I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna chop up my highlights, put them up on Twitter as well, TikTok, Twitch, things of that nature, YouTube. Let me know what you guys think. And again, guys, let me know if you guys liked the last video where I kind of did like a little bit more edits, you know, cool little transitions, threw up cards that I discussed, things of that nature. I really just want to up the overall quality of my deck. But getting into the video, guys, or sorry, not my deck, my video. I'm tripping. But starting off with the video, guys, we got some Dirac support here. It looks like it's in Terminal World 2. This is also going to be part of the 4 archetypes I believe that they said, and I think Fabled was one of them. But moving on, guys, the first card is going to be Dirac Megalo. So it seems like it's all those guys. It's a level 1 fire dinosaur tuner, so it's pretty good because it's a level 1 dino. But let's see its effect before I say anything. You can only use first, second effect once return. Cool. If you control a dinosaur monster, you can special summon this card from your hand, so pretty good as an extender. During your main phase, you can discard 2 cards, including a Dirac card, then draw 2 cards. Okay, if this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can send 1 Dirac monster from your deck or extra deck to the graveyard, except Dirac Megalo. Okay, that's interesting. So the first effect being a generic level 1 tuner extender that you can special summon from your hand is pretty good, I'm not gonna lie, but I just don't think this card is good enough for you to play multiple of it to see it in your hand to keep playing, especially because its main phase effect is very lackluster. And if you open Miscellaneous Source, like, you're never summoning this card, you're always going to be summoning Archosaur, because Archosaur just lets you do a lot more. So I just don't think there's room for this card, especially like discard 2 cards. Like, the issue nowadays with decks is like certain archetypes like dinos are already established, so it's like, what will this card do in the dinosaur archetype? Obviously I don't know the other supporting cards or whatever, but for now it just seems like at glance it's like a 6 out of 10, I would say. Maybe even like a 5 out of 10. The extender is nice, but overall, like, it's not really gonna help too much. The effect to send from the extra deck or main deck to the giver is interesting, because like, does this mean that they have more cards in this list that we haven't gone over yet that have graveyard effects? Because maybe that'll, you know, that'll have a chance. But like, I get what they're trying to do at the end of the day. But moving on, this card's name is after Megalosaurus, the first named dinosaur. Megalo Smasher X, baby, let's get it. But basically, the next card is going to be Dirac Stego. Looks kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. Level 4 fire dinosaur, 17/9. You can only use the first effect of this card's name once per turn. During main phase, you can destroy 1 card you control, and if you do, send 1 dinosaur monster from your deck to the graveyard. Then, you can special summon any number of Dirac monsters from your hand or deck whose total level equals the sent. No other summoning conditions except Dirac Stego. Also, you cannot special summon monster rest of turn except dinosaur monster. Okay, so this card is a little better, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, one sec. When this card is destroyed about, okay, you can return 1 card on the field. If it was destroyed by card effect, it would have been nicer. But this card's a lot better because, like I said before, with the previous card Megalo, it's very difficult to justify summoning this card off of a Misk or a baby. Whereas this card, it's not too bad because usually the second pop or effect that you summon is going to be the baby. Then when you do the baby transfer, so baby, pop the baby, summon the baby effect in the graveyard, to go ahead and trigger, you usually summon out like a giant Rex or like a Pankrotop or something. So technically you can summon out this card because this card has the effect where you can destroy 1 card you control, and if you do, send 1 dinosaur monster from your deck to the graveyard. Then you can special summon any number of Dirac monsters from your hand or deck. So basically, you would Miscellaneous Source, summon out this card, or baby, summon out this card. Then you would pop like 1 card you control, and if you do, so technically you can pop itself, right? Because it says you can pop 1 other card. So you destroy itself, send 1 dino monster from your deck to the graveyard, then special summon any number of Dirac monsters from your hand and or deck whose total level equals the level of the sent monster. Wow, and you can send any dinosaur monster. So technically, you can send like Dirac Titano and then summon that many Dirac monsters equal to like level 9, right? Again, I don't really know how this works because you get locked out of Dino, so you can't make Lagia and Dalka. So like, you can't really make the best XYZs in the deck. You can't make the rank 4s as well. So you're kind of playing into more of a pure strategy, which again, like I said, I think restrictions is great. But anyways, I think this card is definitely a lot better. Like maybe like a 7, maybe like a 7 out of 10. Despite the spelling, this card is indeed named after Stegosaurus. I mean, I'm pretty sure Stego and, you know. But moving on, we also have an extra deck monster, okay? It's going to be Dirac Astero. Kind of crazy monster. Level 10 fire dinosaur, okay, 1 tuner plus 1 non-tuner dinosaur monster. So okay, thank god it's not generic. But if this guy's single summon, you can set 1 Dirac spell trap card from your deck or graveyard. I'm not sure if they have a trap card or not. I actually don't know anything about Dirac. I think they have a trap card, but I don't know if it's good or not, right? But if it's good, correct me if I'm wrong, right? Once per turn, if your opponent would special summon a monster, quick effect, banish 2 dinosaur monsters from your graveyard, negate the summon if you do destroy the monster. Okay, wow, that's really good actually, because this is kind of the payoff to Stigo. When you summon a bunch of monsters, you make this guy. This guy's the Banish 2 and Negate. Okay, so first effect set, second effect negate, third effect during your opponent's turn, you can banish 2 Drac monsters from your graveyard, including this card, but summon 1 Drac Meteor from your deck. This treated as single summon. Okay, and obviously I know Drac Meteor is like the Nibiru card where on summon it nukes everything. So now this card is actually really good. I would say this, out of the 3 I've talked about so far, this is definitely the best card. Because on summon you set a Drac spell or trap, and then if they would special summon, you banish 2 to negate, and then you can go ahead and banish this card plus another 2 summons. So usually you have like 4 cards banished. Kodos kind of goes crazy then, because Kodos can shuffle back and summon out. So technically, was it this one that sends from graveyard? Yeah, so this one technically has play now, because like Overraptor can summon, pop it, reborn this, dump this effect will dump this, so you at least have some sort of threat where you can go ahead and drop what's his face, the Meteor to board wipe. So it's interesting for sure. It's definitely interesting. Reminds you of like the Scatter Shot, the Fire King Sanctuary, High Garunix, whatever. So this card is also pretty good. I would say definitely like an 8. It's really good, especially because Dinos can make this as well, because the tuner access, things of that nature. But of course, why not? We have a field spell. The field spell is called Drac Volcano, so kind of like Volcanic Eruption, which makes sense because, you know, Dracs are all fires. You can only use first, second effect once per turn. During main phase, destroy 1 dinosaur monster you control, and if you do, special 1 Drac monster from your deck. Wow. So they got a Fire King Island, essentially. It says destroy 1 monster you control, so you can tell that they kind of wanted to get away with like pop the baby in the hand. But I mean, like, even if you normal summon baby, it's still not bad. Like, man, the fact that you can pop and summon from deck is really good. I think this field spell is really nasty already. If your opponent special summons a monster during the turn, they activate monster's effects 4 or more times, special 1 Drac Meteor from... Wow, it's just like a Nibiru. If your opponent special summons a monster during the turn, they activate monster effect 4 or more times. So let's just say Samsara Lotus, summon out Spirit, that's 2. Then we're paying pop, get Spirit, that's 3, summon Great Storm, that's 4. So then Nib is live, right? So it's really good, especially because this is the field spell summoning out the card, and then Drac Meteor will summon to nuke the board. If a Drac monster you control would be destroyed by card effect, banish 1 dinosaur monster and give it instead. So this means that I'm not too sure if Drac Meteor has the effect where, wait, is that something once per turn? Oh no, you can. Okay, but that's pretty good, honestly. Like, I think the field spell and the synchro monster are definitely kind of carrying the 4 cards. Who knows if we get more cards, right? Because I reviewed like a couple of the other cards, like Raziel, and then Raziel got like 2 additional cards as well. So I feel like this is really good as a start. Like I said before, though, these dinosaur cards, they'll only be as good as what they fit in as an engine, because like there's no way that they're gonna replace like Overraptor, Misk, and things of that nature. But yeah, overall, guys, I think they're not bad, right? We're going in a good direction with the Drac cards. But let me know what you guys think down below, guys. My name's Hamza. Like I always say, keep on shining and never give up dreams. Peace.